Alright, so things are sounding good that you sent over. Well, I renamed number 3 from last time with today's date, the 30th, so you can have some more time with that. So the first real new thing, number 2, we're going to start getting rhythmic with the legato now. So here we go at 60 beats per minute for number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so when you work in this repeat, you're going to slide back into the first note and then start your hammer on right away. So I'm going to play it at 60, starting on the 4th bar so you can hear and see what it's supposed to be like. Again, starting on the 4th bar, right into the repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again at 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just slide right into that note. So from here, you just slide into that. So don't pick it again, and you just begin your hammer-ons right away. All right, number 3. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so for the 6th chords that you got tabbed out, there's what you got. So we're going to do, I want you to go through the chord progression by number stuff again. So I'll demonstrate the first one. So, like it says there, I think we did this with the 7th chords and maybe something else. At least the triads. Anyway, strum each chord 4 times, so just basically a count of 4. And if the transition's too much of a pain in the butt, just do a count of 3. And then use the 4th beat to get your hand in position for the next chord. So stay with each progression, so just stay here until you've got that completed. And then you move on to the next progression and stay there until you have that completed. And you go through all 4 progressions in the key of C. And then once you get those done in the key of C, then you move on to G. So, for example, playing this guy, and try not to look at the chords if possible. Like, reference it as much as you need to. But a big part of this is remembering what happens in each position. So, get your 1 chord, starting with the C, so you have your C6, and then chord number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's A, so then you have your A minor flat 6. Is that how you do it? Yes, it is. And then you got your 1, 2, 3, which is your E minor flat 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lands on G, G6. You can also do it like this. So there's your standard G chord with 4 fingers, so you can do it that way, or the way you have it tapped is totally fine. Either way. So, doing like the whole 4 strums each, you would have this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. So just strum that last chord one time. So the easier version, doing the 3 strums instead of 4, we go like this. 1, 2, 3, switch. 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 Done. So like that B flat 6 that you mentioned being kind of hard. Do it that way. There's another way to do it too. Let's see if you can figure this out. So doing the B flat major chord with just like that. Again, you could just bar that this way. But another way is look for the octave of the root note, lower that down to the 6. That's absolutely possible here. So that's the first way we want to try to do those things. But the chord you have there is totally fine. I remember you mentioned you had a hard time holding that one, so you might want to do it the other way. See if you can figure that out. Trying to think of anything else there, but yeah, just go through it. Just like a couple chord progressions a day would be fine. Most likely the 4th progression will be the most challenging for some of these. And as I mentioned, for those, the B minor flat 6 flat 5 and the B minor flat 6. Oh, I just noticed that. You have a chord name to correct in the key of G. See if you can find out which one it is. There's a chord name in the key of G that does need to be corrected. I think it's just a simple oversight there. But anyway, yeah, just remember those chords I mentioned that you could take the high E string out and that's totally fine because you still have all the intervals there. So, if it makes it easier if you do the whole progression. Alright, if you have any questions, let me know. And yes, we'll see you again on Sunday.